Keep on singing. Fill my soul, Ketchup with my song.
Get it together. Well, what is it? It must be nice. Nobody picked it.
Broad Street got so many, and I got to be there before 7. I got to be there like at 6 because they won't save the table because he don't have 20 guests. They want to put it where it could be standoffish and it just be by them, but they don't. That's gonna cost $1,000 to do that. Nobody don't want to do that. She just want me to go and say I need a table for 15 people. So I get there about 6:30.
You think you're gonna be able to get one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was thinking about coming. I have to work tomorrow night. Today, I picked up an extra shift because I was trying to go into overtime tomorrow, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. It looks like I'm just gonna have regular hours tomorrow. So then I'm kind of wondering if I want to. I need the 40-hour check because I need to. Um, I just need to. I don't want to not have no money, so I need to. So,
Correct. So my question to you again: why would you call out?
cause tomorrow I go. Okay, so if I called out today, which I wouldn't, don't want to, but let's say if I did tomorrow, I'm off, but I picked up a shift.
Okay, so that means you're not off.
I'll be
You're
off.
not off.
I'll be off
If you pick,
today. If okay, whatever I do today, I have to make up tomorrow. So if I come tomorrow, I was only supposed to wait. Tomorrow, I picked up a 6 to 10, so I could get off and come. No, that's too early. Oh, I could come Sunday. I could come Saturday night and leave Sunday because I get off work tomorrow. If I stay the whole night, they might say we don't need you again. I don't know. So if they do, then I could leave and come then, and then just stay until I have to go come back to work.
what you do, you got to find a room down here. Where you gonna stay? There's nobody house you can stay at down here.
I
You
go
got to
to
spend money. You got to spend money to be down here, and
no,
there's nothing going on.
I
I'm
could
just
go
telling you, isn't it?
I could go see Easter. I could see you. I could try to find Nika. I could see. Um, I might run into somebody I know, some friends. I could call Red when I get there and see if he could put me in a room. He been saying he gonna give me some money every time I call, but he haven't. But if I call and say I'm down there, then he might. So I could do that. But because if I go to work tonight, let me see. If I go to work tonight,
You just know you ain't been on that job long enough to be calling that.
and I ain't been on the job long enough to be getting sent home every day either.
You have if you was the last one hired, and then short.
That's
I
not
mean,
the way that.
that
That's not the way that work. They do that when they want to be. I done worked them too well. That's not how that work. They go around with a list and ask everybody, "Do you want to go home? Who want to go home?" They don't pick that. That's just some bullshit they done came up with to keep from looking like they ain't harping on the same person. If that's the case, I came in with everybody in my class. So why do you keep sending me? Send somebody else that got hired in my class. Send them home. That's just some bullshit they done came up with. That sound good to them. But I don't work at UPS and Amazon, and that ain't how that work. They ask you at the beginning of every shift who want to go home, and the manager just told me from the upper higher office this week. She said, don't switch to day shift because they're going to send you home. And she said, ain't nobody going home Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So them your days to make your money. And if they said that, then I know they got some BS going on. I'm just not paying them no attention. So I really don't care if they do or don't.
Who is the supervisor?
Some man, I think it's I ain't gonna really get into it, but I ain't had no issue. I didn't had no issue, but I say stuff in my notebook. If that got back, then so be it. But I ain't had no issue at work to be like, well, he don't like me because of this, or I said this
In
about that.
what notebook?
I write notes about what happened when I go to work, about how I feel about work, stuff that going on, stuff whatever.
Who
Like
would see that?
I don't know, but I know that I just don't be around foolishness at work. Put it that way. I avoid it. I separate myself from anything that could look like anything like you in a certain group when
All I could tell
people.
you is, all I could tell you is, you need to don't forget you got a car. That's all I could tell you. All I could tell you.
I
Start
haven't.
with,
But I did find me a new insurance company, and I think I would be able to dash. So when they on the nights or days that they do send me home, then I'll just go do that, or or I'll just find me another job and switch to days, because I'm coming up on my 30-day period, and I can either do two or three things since I still don't have no place to stay. I mean, I have a place, but I don't want to be over there all the time. I don't want to pay no rent to nobody with no curtain up to no wall like I'm in a hospital room. I'm not doing that. So, um, what I'm doing is thinking if I either move. Did you hear from Nico?
stop asking me about your children.
Why you won't
Stop,
text him and say your mom got a car and she want to see you so he can call you?
stop. I'm tired. Stop asking me about your children. I just told you your son wants some money. You're not gonna do anything about it. You just aggravating me to keep dealing, trying to be in and give you messages about your kids. I don't want to be. I'm tired of my own children. So if you can't get through to your children, you got a whole car. You're trying to come to Augusta instead of going to Kentucky. I don't know
Because
what to
I
tell
was
you.
going to come and bring you the money for Corey.
You know, I don't need you to bring me the money for Corey. You can go and put that on Walmart. The Walmart, you can go, you can Zelle it, you can
I
Cash
don't want
App
to do
it, you
any of
can.
that. I wanted to
Okay,
see your grandchildren and to.
I don't see my own grandchildren like that.
Toya's children
Anybody
live
else?
with you.
They don't live with me because I am not even staying at Toya's trailer.
You done left it?
She told me I couldn't stay there. What are you talking about?
Okay, I know I'm not nuts. I just talked to you Wednesday, Tuesday, and you said you went over to Toya's and I said, so did she put you on the sofa or did she let you have your room back? And you said, no, she put me on the sofa, child. And I said, for real? And you said, but I don't want to be there. That's what you said.
Correct. And that night, that next day she told me she sent me 100 and said you need to go get your room because you can't stay here. My boyfriend coming and he did not know you here.
What?
So last night I stayed at Janelle's house. And Janelle's you have to make appointments to come to Janelle's house.
What?
Yeah, she just don't pop up there, honey. No,
You don't.
no.
Like if anything was going on and you just go to his house. What is he gonna say?
I done passed about I done passed about plenty of times. and see his car and want to stop and can't. Not if you ain't gonna call him in ahead of time. You can't.
Wanda, what is he gonna say?
He gonna be like he gonna stand at the door and answer it and be looking at you like you foolish. He be like, "What was that?" And he actually told me one time, bro. I told you, don't just be stopping around here without calling, bro.
Really?
Yes, he said it don't hurt to pick the phone up and be like, "I want to come by about 2 o'clock, man. I'm gonna come stop by."
Oh my God.
Yeah, you just can't stop by his house. No, sir, we buddies. He
So
don't play that.
so when you called and told him you ain't had nowhere to go, what did he say?
I had to text him first. It said, "Can I spend the night at your house?" I had to wait on the response. Once he said yes, then you have to say, "What time you want me to come?"
Ah, that is hilarious. Oh my God. So you was just sitting there holding the phone looking cheap, waiting on him to.
Yeah, then you wait after he said yeah, and you be like, "Okay, what time you want me to come?" And he's like, "Bro, I'll probably be there about 8:30. Probably come about 8:30, 9 o'clock."
Oh my Gwanda, so he didn't say what you gonna do the next night.
No, he didn't. No, now he don't play about me now. He gave me his whole house key. I got his house key now. I can go by there when I get off work and stuff. I got his key. But like tonight, if I don't ask him again, he's gonna be like, "Bro, what you finna do now?" Yeah, I ain't trying to say you can't stay, but bro, what you finna? But Toy the one got you out your house. See how he done went through all of that.
You said he couldn't wait to tell you. You said he couldn't wait to tell you that.
Well, last night we had a good conversation because I was telling him that look at John Deere. He done got that permit with John Deere,
Okay. Oh,
but
after the incident with the man.
yeah, then he back at John Deere. And
Okay, good.
they hired him on permanent.
Okay, good, good, good. So he got his old job back. Okay. So now he making his back money. Okay, now what he say?
So he get paid every week now. But Nobi had to talk to me earlier and was saying she tired of him. Um, she don't know what he doing with his money, and so she wasn't there last night. So I was telling him everything she said,
Gwanda, no.
and he was like, "Bro, that girl don't understand, bro. Bro, she like the she like the pilot. She like the I do everything she want me to do, bro." And I said, "And you cannot do that." I said, "You the man. She's not." I said, "Guess what? While you doing everything she want to do, you're doing it out of your bill money. She don't know that. She don't know that you just don't got the money to do what she wants you to do. She thinking you spending money out of your extra money to do what she wants you to do. And then guess what? When you're short, then what she gonna say? Jermaine, then you gonna have the rent money." And he said he be telling her, "Bro, we just went to Florida, okay? And you got to tell her we can't afford to go to Florida. Well, I'm gonna pay these bills. We can't afford to go to Florida." Then if she wanna go and she wanna take her money and pay for Florida, then that's what she do.
Where
But
in
as
the
long
world
as you
was
got
she at why y'all she didn't come home?
no, she stayed. She went to her and her dad, and then they went with her cousin to graduation. He knew what she was. They called them. They perfect couple. I mean, perfect couple. Even their daughter was with them. She's gonna make her mama. You talk to my daddy. You call and check on my daddy. And then when they called last night, she said, "I told." She said she gonna tell my did you call my daddy? She said, Daddy, tell her, when they do that, you call my daddy and check on my daddy, ain't a daddy.
So, so you went over there and
And so I
stayed.
had to tell my baby, because they be stressing them boys out. I had to tell my baby, no. I said, this is how you do this. Because he said his daddy don't have talks. And he's like, bro, see, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Well, my daddy don't have talks to me like that. And I work with this nigga every night because the man's got two jobs. He work with his daddy at night. He clean up. He got keys. He worked for this lady that his daddy worked for. But the lady that gave him keys. They clean up the Piedmont hospitals.
Okay.
And he was like, she don't understand. And I said, if you get paid every week and his checks, I told him, I said, if he get paid every week and his checks ain't but three something, rent is a thing. She said, rent ain't number 9. I said, but it's taking three of his checks just to pay the rent. Then you got his car note, it's three something. And then you got everything that you want to do. He said, well, I have to buy food, I have to buy household stuff to clean up. I said he don't be having the money, but he's trying to satisfy you and the kid and family. And she said he don't do nothing for Ireland. And she said I do everything for her. I pay my cell phone bill. I pay my car note. I pay the light bill. She said I have stuff for my stuff. And she was like, Jameer, I said, see, she putting you in a husband role, but that ain't your title. So I be having to get my son help talks. I said, she putting you in a husband role, but you ain't got that title. You ain't playing that role. She just making you be that role, but you ain't got the title of that role. I said, if you get the title of that role, then you pay wear the pants. You telling her what we gonna do and what we ain't gonna do. I said, but I ain't telling you to marry her because the first thing you'll be saying is, well, you the one told me to marry her, and you just bust that. I say, what I am trying to say is, what are you waiting on though? You know, built this girl since you was 15 years old. I say you're 30 years old now. Either I say so. If y'all gonna deal with each other or y'all just wasting time. So if she ain't willing to sacrifice $400 hair, $100 nails, if she ain't willing to sacrifice that to get the bills paid, I said, then she ain't the one. I said
She
y'all gonna
said
have to
she
sit
tired of
down.
him.
That what she be saying time you don't have money to do what she want to do. She'll be like, I'm tired of you. We'll never do nothing. I'm tired. I'm not finna raise nobody son. I'm not finna do all that. I want to cuss her out, but I don't. But she be like, I'm not finna raise nobody, and I'll be like, because I see. I said, well, what is he doing? I say, he used to cheat. He used to have to worry about that. I said, but now he's going to work. I literally see him. He goes to work, and he's working 2 jobs. So what could he possibly be doing with his money? I said, that means he's not making the money. And y'all, I said, because looking from the outside in, y'all make somebody think y'all got it going on. I say, so apparently somebody balling. I say, so he be spending money that he really don't have just to please you. And he was like, bro, I'm glad you told that girl that, bro, I'm glad you told that girl, bro. And he's like, now nobody ain't finna get nothing. I said, you're gonna have to tighten up. I said, and what you gonna have to do is you're gonna have to put yourself on the budget. I say, when you get your money, when you get paid, I say, look, regardless of the fact, I say, pay that car note, get whatever's behind or whatever it is, pay it off the rip. Get it out the way. I said, that's how you get yourself back on track. I said, don't be just trying to pay notes so you can have a lot of change. I don't know. I said, if you don't have a $50, oh well, you don't have a
Mm.
50, we can't smoke this week. If she want to smoke this, she'll say, I got some extra money I can get when you buy us a sack. And he said, because she don't buy no weed, but she smokes, so he buys and they smoke together, but she buys no weed. Okay, well, That ain't happening like that. We can't smoke this week because I ain't got no extra money.
Child, them children don't do that. Them children buy ounces at a time. These people don't buy
Yeah,
no.
that's what he said. That's what he said he buys. So I said that needs to stop
Cause
because
they don't be
you're
want, they
back.
don't want it. Cause in their culture, they look cheap when they call somebody. Like you talking about, get, they don't do that. They don't
No,
want to
but
look cheap.
I said, you can't be the only one buying and both of y'all smoking. Because you're spending up your saving money or you just something out your bill money. Or you spending your extra money.
They need to just cut it out.
I said, because that could be your gas money or something, but now you done bought weed, so then when you need gas, guess where you got to go to get the gas money from? The rent money
They
or the
need
car note money
they need to just
or
cut it out.
something. And so he's like, bro, you right, bro. And he was like, so she called. And he was like, bro, me and my mama here talking. She said, well, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? He's like, don't worry about it. He's talking about. And he said, she said, no, we're talking about, he said, we're talking about life. And she said, I want to talk about life too. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. And then she got off the phone. And he said, she called. He said, she must have went to the phone or something. And she said, I didn't know you sent Bianca $100. You didn't tell me you sent Bianca $100. He said, bro, I don't have to tell you that.
Who is
I
that?
don't have to say his other daughter, mama.
Oh, okay.
So he said, I don't have to tell you that.
Wow.
And I said, y'all need to sit down and discuss another budget. And whatever y'all come up with, y'all need to stick to it. I say, in your budget, you need to put Autumn in your budget as well as Ava. Because nobody's feeling some type of way because you playing baby daddy to Ava. But because Autumn live here, you're never buying Autumn nothing because you feel like Autumn lives in the household. I say so every now and then you be like, take this $50 and go buy Autumn some underwear and some socks. I said, that'll make her feel like you doing something out out of the ordinary for your baby.
Mhm.
But he said Jimmy don't talk to him at all about nothing like being a man.
Maybe
He said
he
only
waiting on
thing
him to ask.
he said only thing he tell him is to turn your life over to Jesus. Change your ways.
Well, probably feel like Jesus will teach him. Probably feel like he ain't been around enough to tell him nothing. Or he probably waiting on him to ask. He probably don't know how to open that door up. But
But
what?
if the marriage was to ask him, see, I don't have to ask. The marriage took me day to come out and get conversations like me. But he asked him. See, I asked your man. I be like, how you never doing? And they come out, he be like, bro, that girl this. Bro, that girl be telling me, and that's how the conversation start.
Mhm.
He don't want to come and just say that, boy, man, nobody having problems. How you fix that? No. They supposed to be inquiring about his son life.
I mean, they do in most worlds. You know, men it ain't
And
gonna
he
talk
got it
like a
again.
woman will.
If your marriage up and say, man, nobody having problems. How you fix that? He's gonna be like, I don't know. That's gonna be his answer. Just pray about it. Just pray about it.
Child, I am so bored up here. I need something to do with my life. Um, I want to see about fixing. Like, I need to do my hair. I don't know. I'm just bored. Simply bored. I can't think of nothing in the world I want to do. And probably because, but it's finna get better because I'm finna have, I found some cheaper insurance. So my bills is gonna go down. So I will have enough to be able to work and live. And I'll probably feel better because I won't have to be at FedEx that much. And I really don't want to keep being at FedEx that much. Like the manager that sent me home was like, "Why don't you come back on another shift?" And I said, he was like, "You told me that you was going to I'm just gonna live at FedEx till I get my stuff, and I was like, yes, and I don't want to keep doing that because I can't say that when the trucks are different and they put you might get a hard truck and a new manager, and that's not a good combination. You know what I'm saying? All your trucks ain't gonna be easy. They should be manageable because you supposed to have be able to call on team left and all that, but they don't do that. They just tell you that in the
Why you gonna
training.
find your wait? Why you gonna find your waitress job, honey?
I mean, I would love to do that. I mean, I'm just getting my
Which one
feet
like saying? Wow,
wet
what's
back
wrong?
to.
Hold on, Chrissy. What's wrong? Anything for me. Like, go and Griffin, he's going to walk anyway. What you want to do? I need something to go on. I need to get this thing. So it doesn't slide down. I feel like I'm sliding all the time. You want a child, another, or want like one of these? So give me that thick, right there, that, these stretch. Uh-huh. You want to sit on it? Yeah. Hold on, I'm stuck up, and I'll put it back. Right? Gotta be on these squishing, you know. Okay. Here's the rest of that. And towards the front too. Hold on. They need to get you a bigger wheelchair, really. One that you can have from one. Oh, they already complained about this one. Oh, yeah. I don't see a lot of them. Chrissy,
What?
yeah.
I didn't know you had went back to your nursing job.
I know something going.
I
I
thought
want to
you
do
was
something
still.
else.
I thought you was still dashing.
I want to do something else too, but it ain't nothing else to do. They're not. I ain't found out what else I want to do. It's just right here going to the dogs, but I want to do. I got to work. So
So you mean to
I ain't
tell me?
tell you I ain't tell you I moved into my apartment on 27th.
Oh, okay. So you just gonna be homeless to them? Okay.
No, I'm gonna be staying with my son. I guess I'm not telling. Told you say she was gonna pay me a room for a week, but it ain't happened yet. They is. I bet you if I text her and be like, cause she got one of her little checks. Yes, the day for yesterday, she gave me $1,500 to help me. I, Ma, please go do what you're supposed to do with it, cause my boyfriend don't know you here, so you can't be here.
Wanda, she gave you 1,500. You neglected to tell that part.
Yeah, she gave me 500 for the application fee, and she gave me $1,000 for the first rent. And then she said, I ain't gonna be able to pay the rent here at this trailer because I'm giving you that money. I say, no, you're gonna pay the rent there at that trailer. I done sacrificed all my stuff. I say, you're gonna have to pay the rent because I'm not going to even get no check before your rent due. I say, so you're gonna have to pay the rent. And I say, and I will pay all your utilities.
So how
And she
much
said,
was this
okay.
check? I need to come to Augusta.
Um,
I said I need to see Toya. How
she
much?
didn't get her. She waiting on her own check. She only got the one for a million. I mean, Anne Marie, she waiting on hers now. I don't know when they're gonna deposit hers. They probably gonna deposit it. I don't know when they're gonna deposit hers. She ain't tell me nothing about it. But this the last little round of her money. I told her you better be pinching off of it because I don't see you trying to get no job or nothing. You done already got 9,000, and you went to Florida and Charleston and got rental cars for 2 weeks. And,
So when she get this money going, she not doing nothing with it.
you know,
That would be so.
I really believe that boy be getting it if we going to him, but let her tell her he got his own money. And I be saying, well, why y'all weren't doing all this stuff before the money came into play? I was seeing y'all going to Charleston and all that stuff. Why all of a sudden now and the money in play?
Hmm.
And she say he got money. She say he gonna pay the rent and all that stuff. And she was like, "Don't tell him the rent ain't paid," because I told him the rent paid. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know whether she be telling the truth or not, but we'll see. I just hope she can maintain it because I told her when I get in my trailer, I'm cutting her it completely loose. I'm gonna let her completely handle it. If she lose the trailer, she lose it. If she keep the trailer, she keep it. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna like keep up with the trailer. Like, try. Only thing I'm gonna do is pay it because and so if it do be getting ready to go into an eviction or something, I will know that that's gonna be on my record. And I probably it depends on where I'm at
Why
in a
you won't
place
just
where
tell her you got your own money now? You need to find your own place to stay.
no, that is her own place to stay. You know how much more it costs her to set herself up with furniture, everything. You know how much she's not gonna pay. She's not gonna find nowhere cheaper than that. I got a 1 bedroom and it's $925. She's not gonna find nowhere cheaper than 750. Right there, that trailer is up Toya's alley. That's right the type of place that she needs. There's Toya, you're not gonna find anywhere cheaper than that. Nowhere. And she got 3 kids. Nowhere.
So,
That's the best thing. She ain't have to come up with no deposit money, no nothing. So all I can say is that's the best thing that she can do is just keep it. And all she got to do is go get a job. She go get a job and come up with that 450. By the time my checks start rolling in here, I'll pay the other three. I'll be able to help her with the other three, but I ain't gonna tell her like I'm not gonna let her just sit down and think that's just a guaranteed $300 I'm gonna be giving her every month. I give it to you if I can, but I want her to know that rent here is 750.
so what is Jamaris saying?
He's like, he tells me that I'm getting old. He say you say you get old and bro, you don't need to keep trying to start over for no 20, bro. But you been helping that girl, but I can remember when me and you used to go look for her and everything, bro. That girl is that's just her, bro. And he was like, bro, we need to be helping you. And he was like, you don't need to be doing nothing. You don't need to do nothing else, bro. And he was like, you need to get in your little 1 bedroom and live your life. Forget about everybody, all of us, even me. He said, live your whole life. He said, 60 something years old. And he was like, he said, not keep carrying no toys.
That's
He was
true.
like, don't keep giving away like house. You gave a house full of furniture. That girl don't tell me nothing about that. Yeah, I gave him furniture too. And he still, you go to his house, he'll say, he keep it immaculately clean the house. He
Mm.
cleans up, and no he cleans up, but Jamarius ain't gonna be bad. That's how you know what kind of man you with, cause you ain't the, cause nobody, she'll let the house get kind of out of hand until she get tired of it. But you could tell when you meet a man that don't play that, you learn to clean up.
Mhm.
So Toya's boyfriend is a man that don't play that. She wouldn't let a house get like that because that house, Toya, she tried to straighten out one little bit while I was there, but I could not live in Toya's house like I came to Maris's, and that's just being real. But she be I think it's just her because while I was there, she was like, I want you to be comfortable, and she was acting like she had them really sparkled, like it was the way I clean up. But that just made me know that this is her. This is her. Like she sweep trash and be in the corners. She sleep all day and get up at night. But for the most part, she does well. She has got some areas she need to work on. That's keeping that clean, being more cleaner, and stop wanting to party all the time. Like once she feed her children and she put it all in the area. One go to one room watch TV, the other go on one TV. So I be on the phone. She gone. She outside, and they ain't come back in till they in that they on their own.
So how is Silas doing?
Silas has the Silas like Silas. Silas is that way too. You try to say that like she ain't. Silas that way too. You be sitting down acting like when I come home because everything that tip top side should still be inside. I don't care if your mom don't clean up every day. You should be taking your baths, making sure you clean and stuff like that. I come over there, you be have the same clothes on. You don't get into no bath. Somebody have to make you go get so you be saying, I done told him to take a bath. So I don't listen to me. So I don't listen to nobody but you. Why would you say that in front of him? Like
Oh.
you want him not to listen to you. Why would
Mhm.
you say that?
Oh wow. So he don't be paying her no attention.
It's like you do what he knows. You know you don't like to clean. You know you don't be making me take the trash out. So he is just. It's like you move slow, like okay, that's what you say. Or he'll something like, if you want to start something, he'll be like, I have to take them everywhere I go. And he'll be like, I have to take the trash all the way down to the dump site. And then he'll want me to get fuss at the toilet. And I say, no, wrong with you taking the trash to the dump.
Mhm.
But he gets to stay out. He like it. He gets to stay out. He don't be calling grandma. He calls me and be like, what you doing or something like that. But he gets to stay outside till 10 at night, 10:30. They goes outside at night. He gets to stay out late. He be outside all day long. He got a girlfriend next door and they loving basketball. She be all at his window when he can't come outside and they be talking through the window.
Also, he done got little ghetto.
Yeah, I probably should have been did that because Toya got I see more boy in him since I let him go with Toya because she let him play with girls and stuff. I was paranoid of that.
Uh huh.
But she let him play with girls, so it's girls and they done brought all the kids that live in the neighborhood is now coming out. And so it'd
Okay.
be this big old gang of kids and everybody playing and so it's no time for nobody to act like a girl because it's boys that's acting like boys. And I'm sure if they've been outside at 10 o'clock, somebody's doing frisky stuff.
Okay.
Somebody's doing some frisky stuff. Feeling on girls, this girl, fast girls out there too with boys. So it ain't no time for nobody acting like no girl.
Okay. So yeah, he getting a be a boy.
Yeah, he did. I was more paranoid of not being around a bunch of girls. Whereas, whereas Toya don't care nothing about that. And his boys next door, like the little girl when they first moved in, she was recording inside saying, kick the door in. And he was like, are you serious right now? And she was like, yes, kick the door. And he tried to kick it lightly. And she said he's kicking the door in. And he tried to kick it real light. She said harder.
Why was she telling him
She
that?
she said harder. And I was seeing him do that. And see, I would have whooped him about something like that. And so I busted him and I told the little girl to come in. I said, don't you ever tell him to do nothing like that. And I said, you would have gotten your ass beat if I was here for being a follower. You know how many people's in jail today for being a follower? I said, now what if somebody really breaking that lady house? Guess who footprint is on the door? And then I said, don't tell him you know like that. So now, and then it was like it was more so bullying type action next door. But, but somehow Toya been uh, bullying the mama and ready to fight the mama and talking trash to the mama. Them children, they done came ace boom coons now.
Really?
They be looking out for looking for A. Marie. Everybody be outside together. Mm,
You know Bertrand down there. He said he was gonna call you the other day to take you out to eat.
he been calling Toya, but she said she don't know what he calling her for. I don't know how they fell out.
He said
I
it's the
think
other
they
way
got.
around.
Yeah, Toya said she fell out with him for something. They been felt. She been stopped talking to him, but I don't know what for though.
Mm-mm,
But
he
both them
said
drinks,
he.
both of them used to drink, and both of them, I didn't know what happened.
I told him he don't need to go back over the heat, but he done started back. I ain't gonna say he started back drinking hard, but the other night I could tell he was doing something on the phone because he wasn't the same. And I had told him Augusta is not. You don't need to be there. You was doing good in Charlotte, even though you was the man was whatever, but you wasn't on no drugs and you wasn't doing nothing. You done came back down to Augusta and I went to two jobs already in less than a week, and you at a hotel and you. I know you're doing something because your voice is not the same, and I hear you doing stuff sound like you snorting or sound like you're doing something else, but your voice doesn't sound the same. And if you go over there and get with Toya, that's not a good idea. So,
So you know, let them get with her no way, so they ain't gonna work.
well,
She ain't no fool for Trump.
he said she been calling him every day. He said he was gonna take a lift over there.
She been calling him, he been calling her, and she been returning the call.
Um, and he said I'm gonna go over there. He said I'm gonna go over there with my auntie.
What up, T?
You? And he was
Well, now
he said he was going to Toy House.
she probably make him clean up or something if she come there. He ain't gonna be able to stay with her. Ain't nobody staying with her. Ain't nobody staying with Tori. Ain't nobody.
Ain't got to worry
Mm-mm.
about that. Don't even think.
You
Don't
ain't
let it
got to
cross your
worry
mind.
about that. She ain't letting nobody stay with her. She don't want to lose her little boyfriend. Don't you ever think?
He ugly.
No, let me tell you her boyfriend.
Why do you have a picture?
She sent it to me.
I want to see the little girls in Silas. I miss my grandchildren. I ain't seen them about once, but I want to go up there and see them. I'm gonna text Nico. I wish I had his email. I think I still do. So you at the hotel now?
I'm at work, Kristen.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, you sound happy. You don't sound worried about nothing.
I ain't worried. What I worry about?
Where you going to the 27th?
Honey, I go right back down myself for the 27. Tori don't know me very well.
Oh, you will go back there?
Correct. She be trying. She don't want me to come now.
Really?
Mm.
So where is? Ain't nobody heard from Sharon. Where is Nika? Why you don't be talking to them?
I'm talking Nika for.
Huh?
What I'm talking Nika for. What for me and Nika got a car?
I mean, you know a little bit. You don't talk to her like you talk to Tasha, but you might talk to her, see her, know something because you talk to Tasha. I don't get to talk to nobody.
Her and Tasha don't talk, so how would I know something about her?
They done fell
Her and
out.
Tasha don't talk. They did fell out.
What? This family is just on went they own way. Golly. I,
People just ain't putting up people bull crap no more.
huh?
I need some money so I can go out to eat at Maria's birthday party tonight. I mean her dinner tonight.
Well, Bertrand Stroh got it. He wanted to spend some with you because he said, let me call him. Because he said he got checks on top of checks on top of checks. Because he said he worked and he got paid and he kept on, he did nothing, I guess. And he's like, let me call my aunties and bless them. So East ain't want to go. he had called her too, and he said he was gonna pay for Dirk a room.
Hello.
You off the phone? I said he said he was gonna pay for Dirk a room.
He ain't. So why would he pay for Derek a room? Derek don't need his money.
That's what he said.
He must be was very high. Cause Derek don't need damn one of his dollars.
You still he still ain't talked to you yet?
You know. But I can bet you he don't need no money. Now dollar nobody's. Not Derek.
I'm glad he doing good.
I hope I hit the cash to phone.
You did what?
I just need to pay my lights. I need to pay $150 deposit for my light. I didn't pick that my furniture. I just gotta find me a bedroom suite because they got one bedrooms over there. I'm moving to North Augusta. They got one bedrooms for $925, and it's very easy to get in. It's $50 deposit. Mhm.
I want to definitely get out of Atlanta. I hate it here. I mean, I'm not complaining, but the kind of life, like to put my life together, I just don't see it here. All the men are gay. All the girls sell hair and wear.
But what you, Chrissy, you like being up there? You got a car? You ain't came from up there yet? You like being up there?
No, okay. So if you
Just
would,
know if you homeless up, just you can ride any. You can, you can ride any state you want to go. If you just know you're gonna be homeless in that state too, till you find somewhere.
okay. So
That's
then,
all.
okay. So look, let me ask you this question. So if you was gonna go, let's say you was gonna go to South Carolina. Okay. So would you look online and find the job first,
Staying up on all of them? Yes.
or would you go first and get the job?
I would get the job first. Get the job first. It don't matter about going, whether you're gonna go or whatever. Whenever you get the interview, you go to the interview. You get the job, then that's where you stay. If you're gonna come back to Augusta, find a job in Augusta. Go to the interview.
I
Yeah.
had thought I really had thought about really
Chris,
really
I'm finna go. They have a CNA week. I'm finna get me a plate.
bad
I'll call you
child.
back.
All
Bye.
right. Hi, I'm calling to ask a question about your availability, what you have open.
Currently have a QA position in Horse Cave. You have to have a resume. You have to demonstrate you have experience. And the rest of the things we have in Bowling Green, Horse Cave, and Park City, we have wait lists. So we send out applications, screen you, interview you, place you in the system, and then place you on the wait list. And that's what we have right now.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. 705261228 is not available. The mailbox is 6 1
Hello.
Oh, so you answer the phone on your birthday.
Today's my birthday.
You said it's not.
Today's my birthday.
Yeah, it is your birthday. Happy birthday, Puss.
On me.
Are you in Europe?
On me.
Are you in Europe today?
I'm actually going to Thailand in a minute.
Puss, bye. I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah, I'm
Gwanda,
on my way.
Gwanda said it was your birthday, and I said, I'm quite sure she's not in America.
Well,
I said,
and no one's sending cash apps.
I, you don't answer the phone when you want to, girl. Who do you think you
It's
are?
it's cash app day.
I seen your picture last night. You're so gorgeous. How are you, niece?
What picture?
I, your picture with you standing. Girl, you'd have 50,000 pictures. You've sent me the picture of you in a little black dress, and your hair was gorgeous. You were absolutely amazing. Beautiful.
Cause that's been years ago.
It wasn't. Listen, I haven't talked to you. That's the only picture I
I got
have.
a new. I'm gonna have wear a pretty dress tonight, and I'm having blonde hair tonight.
Oh, you are really up to devilment.
Oh yeah.
That's what
Oh
are you
yeah.
doing?
Tonight.
What are you
Tonight is
doing for your
43.
birthday? Friday nights.
It's Friday night going
Yes. What are
down.
you doing with these Friday nights?
Well, tonight I'm off this Friday night,
Okay.
but I'm going to hang out.
Green let you be off tonight.
Oh, he was pissed.
Uh,
It wasn't easy.
Does he let you be off with no penalties?
Oh, he probably give me the next 3 weekends off for this.
That's a little spiteful old man. That junk
He
be
is.
funny
He's
when you
spiteful.
say that.
He's very spiteful.
And that junk is so funny every time you say that. That junk is hilarious.
I can't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be off for the next 3 weeks. Because I needed the day off for my own birthday.
Your own
And
birthday.
it, my own birthday. And y'all can't even have my own birthday off. That's fine.
Plus, what
That's
is
fine
that?
with
What
me.
is this?
That's the hair I'm wearing, and that is the dress at the bottom. The black dress with the ruffles on it. I'm wearing that tonight, and those shoes.
I want to see you. That's
I haven't
gorgeous.
put it on yet, but
Oh, it's the wig you wearing.
I'm wearing the wig, and then the other picture, I'm wearing the black dress at the bottom and those shoes in the middle.
Oh, you gonna be ain't nothing bad. Ain't you can't ever go wrong with a cute black dress.
Oh, good. That black dress at the bottom, that thing is so, and it fits so beautiful.
Really?
Yes, on me.
What are you saying?
That's what Gorilla and them all to be saying. On who? On me.
Oh, Buzz, where is
Jordan.
yes? What did he get you for your birthday?
Oh, nothing. Jordan said he trying to save his money. He ain't got it. Jordan said he want to be a grown man. He paid his cell phone bill and he ain't got it.
Buzz,
Hmm.
Jordan now went to college and now flipped.
He still want to do something, but I told him don't do that for me because I want you to save your money because you go to back to school in like 2 more months and I ain't got it. So just save your money, my boy.
Oh, so he down here for the summer.
He working at Walmart. Yeah, he work at Walmart. Still.
Okay. Also,
So my
oh, that
homegirl
is
trying to
so
get him a
good.
job.
So Walmart held his
Uh
job while he at school.
But my homegirl trying to get him a job at Home Depot. She the manager
Oh,
in Augusta.
that is what's
And they
up.
make they like between $17 and $21 an hour.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, puss.
Oh, yep, and everything is everything. And let me see what else is happening.
Go.
Um,
Tell me it all. I'm
let me
listening.
see.
Beans. Spill it.
I was just on the phone with Zod, Zoe, Jordan, and Jordan. I just got off the phone with them.
I'm sick of the whole situation. Y'all still
Yeah, we
think
were all
y'all
on
are
the phone
white.
together.
Y'all do.
Yeah, and then Keith said that he's not too old to get his ass worked.
Cuz what kind
Because
of
that's
car is
what's
she
going.
in now? She in a spaceship now.
She has a 2023 GMC truck or something.
I'm surprised. I
2024.
know that's not the same truck that she had when I was
It's the
there.
same black truck.
I'm sick
A
of it.
pretty black truck.
I know that
But
she
she
had.
want to get something else.
I'm quite she was, cause that ain't the same black one I seen. Cause when I seen, I think it was gray.
Yeah, my 44th birthday, I'm getting me a new Lexus.
You are. Well,
I'm getting the coupe convertible. I'm
well,
getting a
puss.
convertible. Yeah. I'm riding with the top down.
He is coming off us
Even when the rain going, I'm riding with the top down.
all down.
All down, all down. And I'm going to tell them on who? On me.
You are so ugly. I don't know what it is, but you are so ugly, and I don't want that ugly word to rub off on me. I'm sick of it.
Oh, me.
Plus, tell me more before I tell you mine, because
Okay.
it's your birthday.
Let me see.
Which who's your boo this year?
I don't have anyone.
Well, it's getting close to December 19th. Is I not giving it a go?
No, well, I told her when I was stressed out and ready to come home.
You
She
said
got a foot in
what?
the. I said I'm sick of everything. I'm ready to come home. That girl just laughed and laughed.
Buzz,
She said, I told you you shouldn't have left in the first place.
Buzz,
I said, all right, I'm over it now. I just need that 2 seconds.
Buzz. I know. Zod didn't say. I am sick of it. I am sick of y'all. December 19th is coming around.
Why are you eating my nails? So little dog,
Puss,
you going back to my mama Sunday. I'm dropping you off. I can't wait to get you there.
Puss. Oh, let me see, Puss. Let me see how big she done got.
I'm finna see. I'm finna send her off. I'm sick of it.
She bad, Puss?
I'm about I'm about to sell her. She saw my mama gave her the right name, Joy. This dog is hyperactive. Very hyperactive. Beyond happy. A girl, she get a whooping and be back doing something. I never seen it.
Really?
Never seen nothing like it. She's so bad.
Puss, she get a whooping?
Girl, yeah, with a belt. You still eating nails. Why are you eating nails? She greedy. This dog eat everything. When I tell you everything, it don't matter if it's flaming hot chips. She eating it.
Really?
Jalapenos. She eating it. Oski, no ma'am. No ma'am. Oski grew up
Bougie.
bougie. This one, she is ghetto and hood. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't even know, Bus. And then she look at you like you said something wrong.
Puss, send me a picture.
Boots on the ground. I am. I'm looking for one. Boots on the ground came to the job.
Really?
Yeah, he always come there.
I don't
I
really
got
know what that is, but I've heard I think it's a popular song.
boots on the ground. Yeah, 803 Fresh. He from here. Wait a minute now, where them things at?
Nope,
He
Puss.
was on BET Awards too.
He was.
There's my mom.
Where?
My mom's calling. Hold on.
All right.
Thank you for calling Resource MFG. If you're currently looking for work, please press 1. If you're on an active assignment, please press 2. If you represent a company, calls are recorded for training and quality purposes. To consent to the recording and continue the call, press 1. Otherwise, press 2 to disconnect this call. Our chatbot is available 24/7 with live agents ready to assist from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Thank you for calling. If you wish to speak with us in English, please press 1. Para español, por favor. Calls are recorded for training and quality purposes. To consent to the recording and continue the call, press 1. Otherwise, press 2 to disconnect this call. Our chatbot is available 20. Your call may be recorded for training and quality purposes. At the end of your call, please remain on the line for a survey about your experience today. Listen carefully and select one of the following 6 options. To update your availability, press 1. To reschedule or schedule a new appointment, press 2. For payroll-related questions, press 3. If you're for a new appointment, press 1. To reschedule your existing appointment, please press 2. For an appointment, press 1. To reschedule your existing appointment, please press 2.